Hello, me. I'm going live, so if I mess this up, which I already have, I'm not changing it. I'm not going back. But like I said, and I'm also going to turn this down. I'm so sorry that it's so loud. Hold on one second. Okay, that sounds a lot better, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so I am live on Spreaker right now. I got my chat open, except I've never had anyone chat with me here on Spreaker. That's usually why I like to go on Twitch, because there's like a whole community, a whole platform. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But anyways, I'm getting completely off track. Hello, my fellow nerds. Today is Sunday, February 14th. It is Valentine's Day. I hope everyone is having a great Valentine's Day. I hope everyone is getting chocolate and flowers and teddy bears and hugs and all the good stuff. I am in Texas, and we are getting blizzard type weather right now. It's insane. Like, Elsa is walking around somewhere in Texas just messing stuff up. And it's like so cold. But anyways, I am frozen inside my house. I have to if I want to leave my house, I have to go out the back door because the ice accumulated over trees and broke down in front of my front door, and it's just a whole huge mess. So with that being said, I didn't have a Valentine's Day. I didn't get anything. I got the girls some dumb little Valentine's Day bracelets and candy and little ladybug cakes. But other than that, I did nothing. And to be honest with you, that's okay. I am not a huge Valentine's Day fan. And you're about to find out why. But first, before I get into all that, man, I am so messed up right now. Anyways, I now have a website. If instead of me going on and on and on about go to my social medias, and I have a Ko-fi page and Twitch and all that fun stuff and YouTube and blah, 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 I have everything in one place. So I can send you to one place. You can check it out. I even have my own email. I got it all set up and fancy, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear from y'all. Please, 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 check out my website. It's nerdintexas.com, and my email is chanel@nerdintexas.com, so it's spelled SHANEL @nerdintexas.com. So anytime I ask questions on here or anything like that and you want to reach out to me, go to my website. Email me. I can't wait. Please, 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 please. Spread the word about my podcast so I can talk to random strangers about things, and it's going to be awesome. So, now, let's get the ball rolling. My dad, growing up, loved to sit on the couch, watch John Wayne movies, had certain movies on loop, had certain movies that I had to, take the VHS out of the VCR, take it to the little rewinder thing. I had to rewind it, put it back in the VCR because he just wanted to watch it again. And that's where I get a lot of my love for Star Wars from, is that's exactly what my dad did with Star Wars. We would watch all the movies. He had certain ones that were his favorite. I had to take it out of the VCR, put it in the little rewinder thing, put it back into the VCR, and yeah. So that's how that went down. Until we got DVDs, and then it was all crazy. So, he was also a huge fan of the History Channel, and he had the History Channel on 24/7. You have no idea how many times I had to listen to things or watch things about World War II and just all kinds of crazy things. But that's also where I get my weird trivia knowledge, where I'll be playing trivia with friends, and they're like, how do you know that? Because my dad watched the History Channel 24/7. So, we are going to get into the history of Valentine's Day and why I'm not a huge Valentine's Day and why, because of my dad when I was a teenager, I got turned off by Valentine's Day and is just not a huge fan. I guess if I ever meet someone and they make it a big deal and they kind of like bring back the magic for Valentine's Day, then I might consider, it might be different. But for right now, this is why I am not a huge Valentine's Day fan. And you're about to hear the history of Valentine's Day. Buckle up, because it's a crazy story. And honestly, it should be a movie. I hope someone listens to this or hears the history of Valentine's Day or something like that and is like, dang, that would make a good movie. Instead of like making remakes, that would make a good movie. And if they made it a horror movie, that would be even cooler. That would be so rad. But anyways, all this information that I'm getting from, like, telling you right now is from the History Channel. It's from their website, just because I wanted to go back and find the show that my dad would watch where it was like history of holidays, or I forgot what the name of the show was, but I couldn't find it. But I did find a whole section on the History Channel's website about the history of Valentine's Day. So that's where I'm getting this information from for you. So, sorry, I'm checking my door. My door just did something funky. So, Valentine's Day occurs every February 14th, of course, across the United States and in other places around the world.
It's raining glitter.
It's raining glitter?
What?
Come here. Say this again. It's raining glitter?
Yes.
Are you sure it's not snowing?
No, it looks like glitter. That's not snow.
Then that must mean it's raining ice. Like it's.
That's glitter.
Okay, go collect some in your hand and then bring it back to me, please. Okay, so Bailey says it's raining glitter in Texas right now. So she's going to bring some back and we're going to see how this goes. So anyways, across the United States and other places around the world, you celebrate Valentine's Day, February 14th, with candy, flowers, and gifts, and you exchange them between loved ones and all of this craziness.
Glitter. That is glitter.
No, that is frozen snow. She just put it on me. That is cold.
Dude, come look. It's literally raining glitter. Look
Okay,
at
well,
it.
I'm in the middle of a podcast, and I'm sure it's going to do that for the rest of the night. Sorry, I'm talking away from the mic.
Look at the glitter.
I will in a minute.
Oh
Anyways.
God. I'm going to go eat cookies. Bye.
Okay. Our exchange between loved ones, and it's all in the name of Saint Valentine. I feel like I've lost my train of thought. I feel like okay, so anyway, let me backtrack. So across the United States and around the world, we celebrate with candy, flowers, gifts are exchanged between loved ones. So where does it all originate from? Where does it come from? But it's all in the name of Valentine. All in the name of Saint Valentine. So the Catholic Church recognizes at least 3 different saints named Valentine, Valentinius, and all of them were martyred. Okay? And I said martyred, okay, we'll keep going. One legend contends that Valentine, which is this is the one that I watched that tired me off about Valentine's Day, and when I'm finished with this one, I'll explain why. One legend contends that Valentine was a priest who served during the 3rd century in Rome, when Emperor Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families. He thought soldiers who he sent off to war, all they did was think about their wives and their families back home, and they just didn't do as well, and they didn't, have that mentality of, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Let's go do this, I ain't got nobody back home. So he outlawed marriage for young men. Valentine realized the injustice of the decree and defied Claudius and continued to perform marriages for young lovers in secret. And when Valentine's actions were discovered, when Emperor Claudius II discovered it, he ordered that Valentine be put to death. Sorry, I'm totally messing that up. Still, others insisted that it was Saint Valentine of Terni, a bishop, who was the true namesake of the holiday. But with Claudius, the Emperor Claudius II, first he imprisoned Saint Valentine for a long time. He actually, while in prison, Valentine fell in love with a young girl, possibly the jailer's daughter, who visited him on many occasions during his confinement. And before his death, he would write a letter to her. He would write secret love letters, and he'd have, find a way for someone to deliver it to her, and this is all so cute and so romantic, and this is the fun part. This is the good part. This is the romantic part. And so here he's writing letters, and at the end of the letter, he would sign, "From your Valentine." So that's where we get, "Will you be my Valentine?" from. And it's used everywhere. So, although the truth behind the Valentine legend is murky, the stories all emphasize his appeal as sympathetic and heroic and romantic. And by the Middle Ages, perhaps thanks to this reputation, Valentine would become one of the most popular saints in England and France. So with this happening, with this him doing all this in secret, and oh man, I think Bailey locked my cat in a room somewhere, or my cat is upset that Bailey left, so she's like, meow. I'm really sorry that you have to hear that in the background. Anyways, so they would mark it "From your Valentine." And why February 14th? I am so sorry. I am so sorry that you have to hear my cat. Okay. So with him being in prison, and then I'm just going to do this over with. I'm going to just redo this